We're not the type to play games, you can state claims. Came to show the movement moving like a freight train, breaking walls and crumble earth with every step we take. We walking by with lash and your neck will break. Never let it stray, so say it wrong or set it straight. So coming at us with an awkward demeanor is leaving your life in the dead of face. So pedal straight, avoid these shots, we send it all costs. Truly believing that it'll be different, we watching your body get hauled off. Simple as this, we giving the vibe of the revolution that we living within. Diminish the doubt of the haters that talk on the low because of this minuscule shit.
Happy Olympics. Happy San Diego Comic Book Convention. Happy Gary Gygax Day. Happy summer. It is 8/23. It is the 27th day of July 2024. I am your humble host, the OGGM, broadcasting live from Site B on this lovely Saturday morning. It is also the Hasbro Q2 phone call conversation was the other night, and we are getting all the information to us. And during the Q2 releasing of the numbers, which are better than anybody would have expected it to be, but they're still low, Hasbro CEO Chris Cox said, should there be any confusion or misleading information, or one individual driving around in his car who still refuses to believe this, let us be once again sure that Chris Cox said during the Hasbro Q2 phone call, Hasbro plans to become an all-digital gaming company. D&D is going to be all digital. They're getting rid of the physical books. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? No. Who saw this coming? What? Hasbro CEO Chris Cox said during the Q2 that they're going to be taking the thing all digital? Oh, no. Who? No. Oh, my God. Whoa. No. D&D is going to become all digital and they're getting rid of physical books? That came out of nowhere. Oh, no. Wait, what? Hasbro is doing something wait for it. Hasbro is doing something they said they were going to do in 2020. It's like I've been fucking telling you this every fucking week for the past 5 years, and there were still people out there going, oh no, Hasbro's not going to do that. They never do that to D&D. And look, idiots, they literally said they were going to do it. They've been telling you for the last 5 years, no ifs, ands, or buts, we're going to take it digital. And now they're saying again, look, digital's making us the most money. We're going to go digital. Who out there is still going, you know what, OGGM, I think you're wrong. Vindicated. Fucking vindicated. Yes. Okay, so who made the most money in Q2 for Hasbro? Well, it's right there on the picture, in case you were wondering, in case there was any confusion where the most money for Hasbro is coming from. Transformers, Magic the Gathering, My Little Pony's back, yes. Furbies, still do not understand this one. Monopoly Go. Hey, look what's not on here. Anybody notice a certain title missing? Even though it's its 50th anniversary? Yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons. This is what made them the most money in Q2. This is what they were counting on to pay back that $1 billion deficit that they started Q1 with. Transformers, Magic the Gathering, ponies, Furby, somebody explain this one to me, and Monopoly Go. Where are we number-wise? Okay. Net revenue, down 21% from where it was this time last year. Operating profit, up 100% from where it was this time last year. Net earnings, let's see, down 186 million from where it was last year. Earnings down about 41%. I don't know what that means. EBITDA. I don't know what it means, but it's down 64%. Let's see. Revenue, Wizards of the Coast Digital Gaming made up 20%. Consumer products down 20%. Entertainment down 90%. Corporate and other broke even this year, this profit. So Hasbro is down 18% from where it was this time last year, 15% from Q1. Now the 90% entertainment is them still reeling from the unbelievable loss they made when selling off of E1. And it never ceases to amaze me how many E1 products are actually out there. Sometime when I've said this before, there's often nights when I can't find anything on TV. So I'll just go through all the weird movies that are like in the tail end of Amazon Prime that even look like vaguely interesting. And I would say 30% of them were made by E1. So Hasbro Entertainment Division made a lot more movies than I think people realize. But as you know, they bought it for a lot of money and sold it for a lot less. To the point where at the beginning of Q1, as you know, January 2024, they had somehow managed to lose us $1 billion. $1 billion. How do you just, I put it down and I forgot where I put it. I know it's in here somewhere. It's like the phone. You know how you put the phone down? I put $1 billion down and I don't remember where I put it. Yeah. And they've been promising that they will make it up to us shareholders, because yes, I am a shareholder. I still have one share over the next year. And it looks like they are not going to make it with a minus 90%. So that's every entertainment thing. So that's not just Q1. That's they're still bleeding money because of the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Still bleeding money because of the disaster they made of Power Rangers, and still bleeding money because of Transformers. But I guess Transformers is making a sudden comeback with the announcements of Transformers 1, though from everything I've heard about Transformers 1, don't be surprised if it's a disappointment. Okay, guys, you have a formula that works for Transformers. I mean, just use that formula, which is just get Peter Cullen to talk like Optimus Prime, right? That's what everybody wants. But I don't think Mr. Cullen can do Optimus much any longer. But yeah, there's a formula for Transformers that works. There's a formula for Transformers that doesn't work. You know which formula works. Just stick with the formula, the Transformers that works, and then also use that formula for Power Rangers and G.I. Joe and all your other shows. But yeah, 90% down. Consumer products, minus 20%. What's that? That's everything else. That's the toys, basically, because most of the board games they've shuffled off to other people. So they're renting out the IP. That's why there's so many. I think somebody said there's like 300 versions of Monopoly. So yes, but net earnings this year up $374. So for anybody who was expecting them to crash and burn in Q2, sorry, no, they know where their money is now, and they know where the money isn't now. And I'm sorry again to people out there who think that Dungeons and Dragons is their golden parachute. It's not. It's this. This is where they're making the money. Baldur's Gate 3, Monopoly Go, Magic the Gathering Online. Ponies are back. That's nice to see ponies back. I mean, not that ponies forever went away. Again, but look, I mean, you want to say I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about, and that's fine. But the numbers speak for themselves. I'm sorry to all the people out there who are still shilling D&D, who are still saying D&D is fine, who are still saying, basically lying at this point about the fate of Dungeons and Dragons. You guys can say whatever you want, but the facts remain. Hasbro is telling you black and white, no ifs, ands, or buts, their plans for Dungeons and Dragons to remain profitable. We're not a toy company anymore. They said that. We're an IP company. They said that. Those are Chris Cox's words. We are going to make Dungeons and Dragons a digital brand. Dungeons and Dragons Go is already in the works. That is 80% confirmed by a person I know who still knows a person that works on Wizards. Unfortunately, I've lost my Wizards contact. But I am working on a possible new contact at Wizards. But yeah, so the numbers are there, and it's digital. It's not D&D. That plus 20% is is all the digital shit. Let's see, Hasbro 6 months. Digital is up 69%. Consumer products down 62%. Entertainment 87% down. Corporate and others broke even. In total, Hasbro is down 21%, making a total of $1,753,000 between Q1 and Q2 10. Still haven't met that $1 billion, but yeah, there we go. Operating profit margins are holding at around 300, with a loss of 6%. Operating profits per year are less than 100%, so about breaking even. Net less than 100%, less than 100%, up 69, down 69, so breaking even. They broke even. Net earnings total for the past 6 months up 454 for a per share earning in total $1.41. My shares of Hasbro stock are right now worth about $1, which is up 3.26 from where it was 6 months ago. Where is all that money coming from again? The only thing that's showing a profit: digital and ponies. Now, ponies doesn't come to me as a surprise. Ponies is a non-stop revenue maker. Same with Peppa. You know, it's their Hello Kitty. They literally don't have to do anything other than remind us it exists. Same with Magic. Magic is literally printing money. I mean, they don't even have to put any imagination into Magic anymore. Transformers is a surprise. It was doing really, really bad, but I guess people are having high hopes about Transformers 1. Let's hope they're not disappointed. Monopoly Go and all the other digital stuff, not a surprise. Again, Furby's, I don't understand this one at all. Who would ever thought that one of the largest money makers for Hasbro would be these disturbing little gremlin things? Also, I have never seen a child dressed like this. And I worked in childcare. Numbers, more numbers. Profit margin down 15.6% for Q2. We lost. Operating profit margin broke even. Down, up, broke even. Inventory, a lot of toys aren't selling. Other number stuff boring number stuff. More boring number stuff. So let's tie it up. Number one. Ha! I told you. Vindication feels so good. You can motherfucking suck it. And all the other people who copied me since then, who have been saying the same thing I've been saying since 2019, 2020. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm the first one to break the story. It's like, no, you're not. Give me some credit. So yes, I am vindicated. Not that I wasn't vindicated before. Again, oh my God, you mean that Hasbro is saying they're going to do something they said they were going to do and have been saying they're going to do for the past 5 years now. And now Chris Cox comes out and says, oh yeah, we're taking Dungeons and Dragons to be 100% digital. We're going to be a whole digital gaming company. All our stuff's going to be digital. No more physical books. I've been telling you that for 5 years, and there's still people out there who think I'm full of shit. Whatever. I'm not upset. I'm vindicated. I'm fucking vindicated. Number 2, digital is making them the most money. Licensing out the IP is making them the most money. Toys are not making them money anymore. Board games aren't really making them money anymore. Collectible cards are making them money. And of course, the number 3, the big mystery, Furby. Number 4, well, they broke even. I think a lot of people were going, oh no, this is it. They're going to crash and fail with all the bad blood going towards Dungeons and Dragons 2024. They're going to fail, except unfortunately for all the people who thought they were going to crash and burn and, oh, I wish to God they fucking die. Wizards of the Coast is on its deathbed. There's no question. Anybody who believes otherwise is just delusional. Because they don't need it. And they're showing investors like me, because I'm still an investor, we don't need Wizards of the Coast. These Dungeons and Dragons books aren't making money. In fact, they're costing us money because of the continued stupid shit we let Wizards of the Coast say. Magic the Gathering prints itself. Really, there's no thought required anymore. All the other stuff, we've taken digital. Monopoly, Magic, everything else. The only thing that hasn't become digital 100% is D&D, physical books. In 2020, we told you our inevitable goal is to get rid of physical printing and make D&D 100% digital that we have 100% control of. And now they're doing it. So, my friends, do not be surprised if when Q3 rolls around in November, the numbers look pretty much the same. It's going to take a long time for them to recover the money they lost on the Dungeons and Dragons movie and on the sale of E1. It's going to take them a long time to recover from the money they lost on Power Rangers and the reputation that they lost because of Power Rangers. Transformers is a good bet. You know, it might be a success. Again, it's one of those things like, well, it's never going to be as big as it was, but we can still milk it for a few years. Ponies literally writes its own money. Peppa literally writes its own money. Nerf, Play-Doh, those are all guaranteed money makers that require very little investment on Hasbro's part. Everything else, yeah, they've said we're an IP company now. We're not a toy company. And they sold off Power Rangers, and I wouldn't be surprised if they sold off Transformers and G.I. Joe and Star Wars soon. They want to be a digital gaming company. I think that's a mistake, but that's what they want to be. I think in the long run, people are going to go, no, I miss the toys. But right now, that's where the profit is. You can't deny it. The numbers are there. All their money is coming from the video games. Not D&D. Sorry. So, yeah, in fact, I would not be surprised that during Gen Con, they roll out Perkins and Crawford, and they do their little shuckle and jive, a little smoke and mirrors, a little misdirection, and basically tell us, oh, by the way, yeah, it is a new edition. And, oh, by the way, these are probably the last physical books you're ever going to see. Can I just say I told you so one more time? Or should I stop now? Anyways, I'm the OG GM. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you don't appreciate this content, let me know. If you never want to hear me talk about Wizards of the Coast ever again, you still have a couple days to help me hit 2,000 subs by my birthday. Otherwise, have a great Saturday. I think it's Saturday. I want to say it's Saturday. Have a great Saturday, and I will talk to you later. At least the Olympics so far have been pretty good. That'll make up for any bad gaming news, I guess. And other companies are doing just fine. Just fine. I should shut up now. Just